High match at the trial. Double gen pop to avoid the deadlock. They do go down. There is a haste status effect. They did be careful here. The hatch is going to spawn momentarily. Deadhard could get them the distance to get it too. Shot.
Really smart play on the ace. Oh my god, getting shot through the window.
No longer have distortion, and they are gonna teleport here. I think they get there in time. Yes!
Oh, the grab! Yes!
Oh my god!
That is disappointing. This is be a 4-man out because.
Yeah, but they will be able to block this. Yo, getting caught on that. Ace coming with the body block. Oh, they were here. Welcome back, everybody, to Champions of the Fog. I'm your host, littlerugaard, and joining me for nostalgia purposes is none other than Poggy. Poggy, dadgummit, we're not even done with the intro. I can't do anything with this guy. It's like we lost all chemistry. Poggard is dead.
It's been a year. I'm a little out of touch. I'm sorry. It's been a really long time.
It has been a little bit, but regardless, we are back again with round 1 of Group B. We've got How Did We Get Here versus Deathwish. And I'm going to say it, I think How Did We Get Here might actually have a Deathwish. Because we're going to the Coal Tower, and it's an Oni mirror. And I don't know about you, but Osaka's kind of cracked. Have you seen Osaka play, by the way? They have, like, a really nasty blight.
Are you asking me what I've seen?
Yes, I'm asking you. Have you seen Osaka?
This is like my first time. This is my first time being involved in any comp scene in over a year, and you're asking me if I've seen Osaka. Come on now.
I mean, it's a possibility.
You gotta hand walk me through this.
It's a possibility. I don't know. They stream. I mean, they're not like, you know, Lilith Omen, but I mean, they still stream. It's good. But anyway, so we'll be loading in here very shortly, folks. I'm kind of curious. I've never seen Osaka actually play Oni. I've seen them play lots of Blight. So I'm assuming good flicks.
I'll just take your word for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my best, but you know, Guys, I have not seen Dead by Daylight in 3 months. Okay, so I don't know what to say right now. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oni.
Yeah, we got Oni. They actually spawned on the coal tower, and they immediately found these survivors. So in COTF, in case you didn't know, Poggy, they have to take a shroud that makes all the survivors spawn together. And this killer found their survivors very quickly.
Oh, so that shroud is because I assume if they don't take it, then everybody gets a chance to be spread out, and then if they're all spread out, they can do gens more efficiently. So it's really just to kind of give the killer an edge at the beginning, make it a little more even-sided at the opening.
A little bit of that, but also like the RNG of the spawn logic is really atrocious sometimes. Or like it's kind of like what you said, just it can be more extreme, where you get like literally 4 survivors are all separate. And then, yeah, it's a nightmare. Exactly. So it gives the killer a little bit to work with, but very early down despite the dead hard.
Funny that you, I find it funny and disturbing that you felt it necessary to tell me the RNG of this game is awful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with you. No, that's a really good, I never thought of that or considered that's a really good idea for the way to handle matches and RNG on the opening. Very good.
It's also makes it all the more impressive when survivors can stealth. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The flicks on the Oni are cracked. This might be a very early smothering. Oh, wow.
Osaka is killing it.
Just a little bit here. I'm curious what the mind game's gonna be. Oh, okay, they try to get around it. Also, worth noting, Splintered Hull seems to be a go-to on Oni recently.
My goodness. Very strong showing opening by this Oni here. Osaka is really very strong. I was not expecting to see a killer be this strong already on my first time back.
From the matches I have seen, Osaka is pretty insane. In fact, there was a bug. I think it was it wasn't last week. It was during the final or the qualifiers. They loaded in, and their 4th perk didn't spawn. So they were down a full perk in a game, and they still managed to absolutely obliterate the opposing survivors. So
I mean, this is like, it does kind of remind me of the old days when I used to do this, but you would see killers only going up against these other survivors that were really cracked, like some of these other teams, and so it's interesting to see the balance more in play of the killer this time around.
Just a little bit.
A lot of the game has changed. Since I played and since I've been involved in the comp scene. So it is interesting to see all the changes.
I mean, in all fairness, I think since you last, they literally reworked Decisive Strike. I think they get this too. Yeah, they get the flicker on this corner. Yeah, they literally reworked Decisive Strike since you've been casting.
He just has so much pressure. He just keeps downing, hooking. He is really playing very well, and these flicks are just gross. I have never seen an Oni flick this good before. Except maybe... No, I was going to say Ots, but he got lucky.
Wow, okay. Also worth noting is that gen did explode in the distance, so there is a Scourge Hook over here. And that's what I'm saying, the Splintered Hull is so good. I mean, yes, granted, the Oni got a very early hit, which helps, but they quickly got their power afterward. And that's what happens. When you give Oni the power, there's not a lot you can do. This killer is very lethal. There's very few loops on this map that I feel like are bad for Oni. 1 gen down for these survivors, but they've gotten 3 hook states so far. Maybe the survivors can make some kind of comeback here? They need a really hard reset, and they need to make sure that Nia's not found. Nia's death hook. Oh, I thought they had that.
That was really close. The killer has 3 hooks already, and they only have 1 gen. I feel like they are a little bit far behind, maybe to make a comeback as possible. But I mean, he just keeps laying down the pressure. He already got another down, and it's not looking too good for this team.
Yeah, this killer is very, very good, and that I think the opening helped just lead this into a snowball game. Very few killers in the game can snowball like Oni. I think Plague might have a snowball potential similar to Oni, but like, let's face it, this killer can just obliterate hell states just at the same way that Plague can. So, and again,
we did actually see the Nia get a heal as well just now, and Nia and Fang both healed, so they're not doing gens right now either. So he's keeping them very busy, and that's not good for them.
Probably trying to heal up and
definitely bad news.
Probably trying to negate this this Splintered Hull value as much as possible, but Somewhere there's a blood bank, and I imagine after this demon dash, they'll probably go and find that. Now it's just a matter of seeing.
And of course, he's just going to negate the lack of like. It doesn't matter if they heal or not. He can go over there and just smash them in the face. He's really good with these. Osaka's really good with these flicking, and yeah, he's going to get this Nia.
Yep.
God, good God, this guy's cracked.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Notice I don't know if they missed the Fang by accident or on purpose. There was a Fang back there that they passed with the car, but yeah, they sniffed out their prize. They found.
My screen's a little small.
Oh, okay, they found Nia, and this is Death Hook for the Nia. And yeah, look at the blood bank on this gen. Oh man.
Right.
Yeah, this might be a very crushing 4K potentially coming up here.
Jeez. Yeah, I like I said, I think it's pretty much over. It was over when he got 3 hooks and they'd only had 1 gen done. You already know in comp scene you want to see like a 1-for-1 for the first half of the match. You know, 1 hook, 1 gen, 1 hook, 1 gen kind of thing. And then when you see the killer get that much headway at the very start, it's not looking too good.
You're not wrong.
And 2 slugs already.
You're not wrong there. To be fair, in the corrupt period, it is actually somewhat common to see the killer get a little bit of a lead on hooks over gens in the corrupt, but once that's over, then yeah, that's pretty accurate. 1 gen down for these farmers again, so they have gotten 2, and guilt has been picked up.
That was guilt. I can't read the names. Everything's too small on my screen, so I'm just kind of going with the character names. I hope that's okay.
Felix is our administrator-in-chief himself, and personally, it is very enjoyable to see him getting slapped by an Oni. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's a very valid sentiment.
Oh, this Meg is in a bit of trouble here. Not dropping the power. Oh, I thought they were going to have that. That was going to be a sweet flick, but just barely knocking into the collision.
Too. Really nice.
Ooh, so close. So
and another miss.
So I don't know if you're noticing this, Poggy. This is a tech that is associated with Oni. You notice how the Oni keeps flicking their camera up when they're doing some of these?
What is that about?
So there's a real... Oh, that's Bamboozle.
Bamboozle. Okay, I don't think we've seen Bamboozle the whole game.
They know it too. They knew it.
He's like, okay. You know, my bad.
Oh man.
50-50.
Yeah. I don't even know if they meant to.
What were you saying about the looking up tech?
Okay, so when you're demon dashing, you're looking up. Looking up, right, for some reason changes the vector at which your POV is locked in at, and so you can actually turn more than intended by looking up constantly. In fact, it's almost up to 180 degrees. I think Otz and Dowsy both have a video on the flicks you can do with Oni doing that tech.
I mean, that actually kind of makes sense from a physics standpoint. So I would say, yeah, mathematically that checks out.
Excuse me, you're going right into physics? Okay.
Well, I'm thinking like if I'm pointing a sword forward and I want to turn it to the left, it would be faster to lift it up and then move to the left than it would be to swing all the way to the left.
Yeah, okay. You convinced me. Also, worth noting, the Meg taking all these chases that Shaq has given their team, like that's 1 gen down. That gen that is being cat and mouse here.
Pulling it back a little bit there.
She did get caught
does go down though, unfortunately. You're right. Yeah, but I mean that was like a 3-minute chase, something like that. Felt like pretty long. I don't know.
I mean, compared to how fast-paced the game has been before, yeah, that felt like a really long chase. It might have only been like a minute and a half, but yeah, Meg definitely gave her team a chance.
It felt really long, but yeah, and she still has 1 hook state left, and the team did manage to get a gen done. They might be working on her pretty close to another one, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. But there's a lot of blood. Oh my god!
Because there's 2 survivors healing.
And the Felix.
It's like they're going to pursue the Felix after all. I don't know if they get this. Oh, I think you could have flicked. Oh,
ooh, that was close.
There's a corner. Okay. That's why they didn't go for it. I thought they were going to go for flick. Uh-oh. Fang is up here.
That actually would have gotten me. This is the difference between a comp player and like an average player like me, is that I would have been fooled by that corner tech.
Really? Okay. I mean, to be fair, I probably would have too. Again, good on Osaka for recognizing what's going on there. And oh yeah, Fang is
wrapping it up.
Fang going down here. I don't think there's an unbreakable up. I think Felix might have had the unbreakable and got picked up earlier. We'll see here. If they aren't getting up soon, I think this is going to be
looking good.
No, it's not. I think this is looking at a very strong 4K coming in here. Felix trying to crawl away.
Yeah, definitely no unbreakable on Felix. Oh man.
Yeah, very. Again, I can't say I'm too shocked. Osaka is pretty cracked on these killers that I've seen so far. Again, I don't want to rub salt in the wound. They probably had a very good chance at getting into Group A earlier in the qualifiers. Yeah. Literally, they had a disconnect because of internet issues that caused them to lose a match.
Well, can I say, for my first game back ever, that game was smashing. Smashing.
Smashing.
You could say it was a smash hit.
Oh, good. Why? Parental guidance and smash hit. Did we even see this come to fruition? I don't think we did. I think they threw one pallet in the Oni's face and he smashed it immediately. I don't think this actually came out to work, unfortunately. Very cute though. I want to see more parental guidance. I think this is actually a really strong perk.
I appreciate the thought.
True,
but I feel like there were a lot of other ideas that would have been a little more well-rounded there.
Right? Yeah, I feel that. But very strong opening from Deathwish here as Osaka, I think, will take that 24-6. Yeah, that is a 24-6 lead right off the bat. And now it's a matter of how did we get here has to bring back the score quickly. Because not only, like, the set is definitely a far shot here. I have, it's a tall order to come back for the set point. But I think the match point is possibly on the line here as well. If there is at least not a 4K in this next Oni match, I am worried the match point is out of contention as well. So, for Poggy's sake here, so the way the points work is there are two sets.
Walk me through this.
There are two sets, and each set has its own point that you can earn, and that's just how many points you get in between the two trials. A set is made up of two trials. And then we have two sets, so there's 4 trials total. And there's an overall match point that can be earned, but there are 2 set points. So you can get a total of 3 points potentially. Does it hurt?
I feel like I need a visual aid.
Need a visual aid? Oh. You know, that'd be a really good idea. How about you help me make some assets for showing a visual aid for the point system? I'm sure that'd be very appreciated.
Why are you volunteering me for stuff live?
That's a very good question. I don't know. It's fine. We'll talk about it in post.
Now it's like pressure now. Okay, guys, I'll do it. Like, I don't like. What do you want me to do? That's not fair.
Well, I literally told you what I want you to. I'm kidding. Anyway, I've had my fun. But with that said, we're going to be taking a short intermission here as we get our next game underway. But do remember, we are working with a very good charity stream for a cause, and we have a Champion of Champions coming up in December, which is a massive tournament that you can qualify for by winning a season of COTF. You've got plenty more seasons, plenty more qualifiers to happen, so do join and try and get into it. And as well, any donations made to Stream for a Cause through Champions will donate to that prize pool as well. So stay tuned for that. But with that said, we'll be back in just a short bit after this intermission. Stay tuned, y'all.
Cool.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are going into trial number 2
Hello?
as we speak. Okay, you calm down. I didn't even give you. I didn't. What? I can't even.
Please
I can't
continue.
even with this guy. Oh my goodness. It feels so good.
Never
it feels
again, I
so
swear.
good. But we are going into trial number 2, like I said, just in a moment. We are going to see an Oni mirror, and it looks like, so I'm having trouble remembering, but I think we're just going straight down nostalgia lane here. I think the killer Booberry Bay actually played in Vigos previously. My memory's fuzzy. It's been over a year now. But I think we're just taking a trip straight down memory alley. I don't know about you. How do you feel? Do you feel nostalgic yet, or do you want more coffee?
You're asking like I would have any idea. No, I don't remember anything from those days.
Fair enough. But with that said, we
All in
are
drug-fueled rage. All right. Yep.
What? I can't.
I don't know. Continue.
I can't even. But it looks like we do have a totem here. Corrupt intervention, pretty solid, and the survivors have spread out really decently here. Felix taking into the jungle gym, pre-dropping the pallet. Yeah, they're about to say this is the general strategy against Oni, is just drop every pallet like it's candy. Nobody cares. Those resources aren't going to be carried over to the next match. You know that feeling like in pubs where
That's
you're like,
pretty much what you
did they
have to
drop
do,
God
yeah.
pallet at 5 gens? Yes, do that more.
But there's that, but then there's also, you have to be getting those generators done, or else you just start running out of pallets and create dead zones. So these guys got to be on point with getting that done while they're wasting through these pallets so quickly. Like that is, and you know, you see that a lot in comp, where these comp teams will be just hammering out gens if they can keep someone in a chase. So I mean, it works out if they're doing that.
True, that is fair.
Already
but
3 pallets gone.
you also do not want to get, like, you saw what happened in the previous game when Oni got his power that early. You were still inside the corrupt zone.
Yeah.
They've still got a little bit of time to play with before they can spread out on gens, so they really do not want to give this killer any pressure. And it looks like Ruin was cleansed there. So survivors quickly noticing where that was and going after it. Not committing to any one survivor just yet.
Yeah, I think he's trying to fish for a gen that's being worked on in the uncorrupted area. And it looks like he did find the Fang over here, I think. Or was that a Fang? No, wait. Kate.
Nia?
Kate?
That's Nancy.
Nia? Nancy. Okay, thanks. They're blurry. Everybody's blurry, okay? I'm trying.
Oh, is it blurry for your end? I can restart the stream if
A
necessary.
little, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll
Okay.
live. I will make it.
Good fake there.
Oh, that was a nice fake. Wow. Amazing.
So also, I am not recognizing one of these. So I recognize the Lion Fang. Very quick power despite everything, only getting 1 hit. I'm wondering if that second add-on I'm seeing down there is a faster passive generation of the power, because there's no splintered hull. Oh,
I would
good
have to
fake
look
there.
it up. I don't
Yeah,
honestly
know what
remember
that
off the top
is.
of my head. Somebody in chat knows. Somebody
Oh,
in
yeah.
chat knows.
There's
They'll tell us
some
in like a minute.
Oh, good tech there. Yeah, there is some like add-on guru that's like, I know what that one is, and you know, we're just gonna be left here in the dark otherwise.
I used to be a dictionary of this stuff, not anymore.
I feel that.
Encyclopedia, whatever. Oh my goodness,
So-
he is definitely giving a run around this 50-50 thing.
For the
whatever they call
LT?
it. The
Yeah.
T-wall, L-wall, there we go.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job using up this Oni here. I imagine they have their fair amount of
Very nice.
practice. They're doing a really good job with these, and Tinker proxying in the distance. However, they do get a down finally on their first survivor.
And that's that 1-for-1. That's
Yep.
the 1-for-1 we were talking about. They're gonna get that gen done, Annie's gonna get the hook.
Very much so. I don't know. We'll see if there is a Scourge hook coming in here. That was not a Scourge hook. And Pop goes the weasel on that generator. Okay, so we know all the perks. When Ruin was cleansed, we saw Tinkerer, so it's a Pop Tinkerer build, which honestly, Pop Tinkerer is very, very annoying in pubs. I don't know how it's going to fare for this Oni. Usually, like, the upside of Tinker is negated by just survivors being, like, really strong in communication. Great vault there from the Felix. Here's where the other survivor is.
That looked like a ballsy borrowed time jump. That's what I saw. But maybe he just ran through, didn't know where the Oni was going. So that's also possible.
That is a fair point. That is entirely plausible. A quick heal on
Nice
the
heal, by
Felix
the
as
way.
well. Was that Oh, they have a med kit. Okay, so they might have the botany knowledge med kit shenanigans going on over there.
That was really fast.
Yeah, that was a really coordinated, well done heal. Another Tinker going off the distance, and I think both of these breakable walls are still up on Coal Tower, so that is still a very safe loop. Oni breaking up to go after the Tinker Gen, but yeah, this Felix sees them coming from a mile away. This is dragging.
I'm struggling because I can feel the Oni's pain here, but at the same time, I think they just need to commit to someone. He keeps on kind of jumping around, going to someone else, getting distracted, and then kind of giving up on the chase. And I get it because it can be painful to see them go through like a safe loop, but nice mid-vault.
Yeah, they are going to get the mid-vault there, and another server came over and tapped this gen. Was they going to break off towards the Tinker after all? Yeah, these gens are just getting absolutely hounded. Yeah, might be caught out here, though. Oh, good duck there. They seem to know just the turn radius this Oni can hit.
Yeah. Well, I would assume that Usaka was giving them a lot of practice.
That's a fair point.
They definitely know how to play the Oni.
With an Oni like Osaka, I could definitely see the practice being intense. Oh, trying to get that flick on the edge. Another Tinkerer.
Another close one. Jeez, this is getting kind of gross. They're just kind of like pushing all the gens up and not really finishing them just yet. That one might get done though.
I mean, you get them on 99, you pick off which ones are. Yeah.
Yep. There goes one.
Oh goodness,
that's the one over there. Oh no.
The second one.
That one's, yep, there it goes. Yep.
Oh, this is brutal. Yeah, look at how well these survivors are spacing out.
This is like the nightmare of my pub dreams and why I stopped playing the game.
Oh goodness. I will say there are times in pubs where I definitely do feel this kind of pressure as a killer. Granted, it's not always because they're as cracked as these survivors, but it's also just because it's like they have all the same second chance perks. That's why this is still why I prefer comp to pubs every single day. Oh, they didn't see the ace running around the corner there.
That respect was super hard. And Ace knew exactly what to do with it. Oh, this is the thing. Like I would have just held right through that. What else are you gonna do there?
Yeah, these survivors. Notice, I'm pretty sure they're just really good callouts. Anytime the Oni changes targets, all the other survivors, like as soon as the Oni sees a survivor, they're already running away from the generator. Like they have so much distance on this killer, and it's before they even get a hit. Before you even get a hit off, they're already running. Also, yeah, I think watching the Oni's power, if you look at the bottom left, I'm pretty sure that green add-on does make their passive power generate faster because that is a very fast power generation.
It does look that way.
Because yeah, it normally takes I think 8 minutes for the Oni to get their power. I think this might shorten it to like maybe 5. And so if you get a hit and then 2.5 minutes,
this guy a run for his money.
For sure,
this is hard to watch.
Yeah,
that last gen's going. I mean, I was gonna say that it's like, you know, he could still make a comeback, but at this point, I think it's gone. I think it's gone.
It's very possible, unless this.
Back from this.
Yeah, unless this is a very insane 4-man slug coming up and they pick up the burst with Unbreakable and Deliverance and like camps them. I don't know if you can come back from this. Tinker on this gen.
Very lucky shots. Might be able to get it down though.
Ooh, that hurts.
Very close.
I feel that one.
He's in a dead zone though. I think. Come on now. There we go. I was gonna say, come on now, get him down. You got this.
Crow in the distance.
Well done.
I don't know if the Oni saw that or not.
Yeah, they're honestly, if it were me, I would have just taken the hook and camped it. But at this point, I get the motivation, but I don't think there's a whole lot you can do. And Felix.
Good back and forth there.
Whoa, he does get the Nia down.
Yeah, another Tinker in the distance though, so even if they get this, I don't know how much of a comeback you can make. We know there's no end game perk. I think the survivors know that too. Felix gets picked up, might be an Unbreakable even. Yeah, they can kick this gen, but the other one is about to be done with Tinkerer. I'm curious why they haven't popped it yet. There may be a latent adrenaline play.
I think they're probably holding
adrenaline on the Felix.
Ooh, no, maybe not. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can camp this out and try and get extra stages.
Does Nia also have adrenaline, or is that only one?
No, it's one of perks except for BT.
Okay.
Yep,
That's
one
fair.
of every perk except for BT. BT you can have multiples of because honestly, if there's only one BT, if you get the BT person hooked, it's such an easy camp.
Oh yeah, I get it. Trust me, I understand the reasoning.
Oh my goodness, this exit gate's done
Gates
already.
already open. My God, guys are
is-
just disgusting.
Yeah, that's so gross. Flashlight is
Gotta
here.
get the hook on the Nia.
I think they're gonna get the flashlight safe here. Really? Oh, they had
No.
decisive strike still.
She has the DS.
Oh, that is so gross.
Oh, that was nasty.
Okay, is
So
this
nasty.
Yeah, increases the passive charge rate by 100%. Daggum, I am good at this game. I didn't even remember that. So yeah, it's normally 8 minutes to get your power passively through just the passive charge. This increases it to 4 minutes. So 4 minutes, 2 minutes for half
Save
of
us
it.
your gloating, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, so, okay. Okay, I thought Poggy left the call for a second.
That wasn't me. That was
funny.
Shelby.
Okay, that was funny. Okay, but yeah, so 2 minutes for half a charge, hitting a survivor. So if you can get one hit during your corrupt period, that gives you your power, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, it was a long time before they got their first hit, so that's it. That is going to be a pretty powerful win here for Deathwish. I don't know the points just yet. I think they're still being calculated, but yeah, that is going to be a rough one. So Deathwish definitely going to take the first set point here as we move into set number 2, which I believe is going to be on Sanctum of Wrath, which I don't know about you. Sanctum of Wrath is a really fun map for me, except when I'm playing like I'm glad that Oni wasn't the pick here, because I don't know how you play Oni or Blight for that matter on this map. The collision is so wonky, and there's so many things for you to run into. Have you ever played Oni or Blight on
Can you
this map?
remind me, which one is Sanctum of Wrath?
So
just a quick refresher.
You know Yamoka Estate, family residence, the old school spirit map.
Okay, I got it. Thanks.
Yeah, the shrine is the other map.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brain is like, oh yeah, I'm okay, got it.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because Oni came out with that map, so you would think that I would like it, but I do not like Oni on that map, like seriously. So, but that's fine because we're not gonna see an Oni. We're gonna see a demo Guagan. Also, I am dropping mad frames. I might have to restart the stream. I apologize, folks.
Yes, you are. I can hear you cracking too on my end.
Oh, really? That's not good. That sounds like an internet issue potentially then. I have had it up to here with my ISP, honestly. Because they have swore up and down that it's not a connection issue, but it only happens on the weekend. So yeah, I will restart the stream, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. So give us just a bit here. Welcome back, everybody. We're moving into set number 2 here on the Shrine of Wrath. We have the Demo Gorgon being played by none other than Guiltspire himself. And I don't know about you, Poggy. We've talked about this before. Demo.
Hello.
Thank you. I
Continue.
really enjoy watching Demo, and it's strictly because you probably don't know this. You do know that, you know, Demo's legacy, right? Like Nancy, Steve, and Demo are all legacy at this point, right? You can't get them anymore.
I was here for that.
So
Yes.
there is a growing concern as time goes on that Demo is going to be banned in comp at some point, because there are going to be people that come into this game that have not played in that time, and they're not going to have access to play Demo.
'Twas beauty killed the beast.
That was oddly beautiful, Poggy. Thank you for that. And with that said, we have loaded in,
Okay.
immediately dropping the portal. And so this is what we were talking about. Leprous Lichen is normally banned on Demo in most leagues. However, in this one, it's allowed. And it's one of the main reasons that we see Demo get so much play, is because you just get wall hacks whenever you feel like it. Yeah, look at those survivors spawn. Look at them.
That's so beautiful.
It is really
It
lovely.
would make sense to ban it. I would get it. I would totally understand that motivation.
I don't blame it
Especially,
either.
with Guiltspire.
It's a strong mechanic, but otherwise this killer is just a chase killer. Like it's a really decent
especially
chase.
With Guildspire's propensity for just banning stuff outright, left and right, like a madman, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Like, I actually have no idea what's making stuff up.
Wow. Okay. Shot fired. Shots fired.
I don't know the rules here. I'm just joking. Relax. Relax.
No, you're fine.
Play your silly games, children.
You are absolutely fine. No, I just like seeing Demo play, because you don't really ever see Demo get play otherwise. And it makes sense. This killer, without Leprous Lichen, there's not a lot of upside. Like, you can counter the portals. The chase is, like, they have a good chase power, but they're not inherently broken in chase. But the extra addition of, like, at any time, survivors cannot hide from me, no matter how much they try, is so good.
Yeah. Was that a 3-man gen? Just
Oh, good dead
then?
hard
It
there.
was so fast.
That could have been a 3-man gen. It could have also been a 2-man gen. I don't know. It is during the corrupt period, so it might just be a 2-man. I expect they might be on one other gen potentially, and that might be the one at. Is that Shaq over there? No, it's not Shaq. Never mind. This Clouded is doing.
I have to
work.
request that these survivors back all the way the F down. They are just being a little cracked right now.
Just a little bit. Yeah,
There we go.
this first chase.
Thank you.
Yeah. In all fairness, though. Yeah, and there's that other gen I was talking about being
that
worked
was
on there. That is 2
beast.
gens down. In the corrupt zone, no doubt. Which that's what's insane. Despite the fact we were in corrupt. Okay, Scourge hook back there. So we know one other perk. Despite the fact that all
What
those
was that
gens
you were
back there
saying
were
about how
corrupted.
much you love Crypto Intervention, bro? Hi, Crypto Intervention's the best perk ever. Like,
I mean,
it's doing a lot of work here.
it actually. So here's the thing. I still think that it did. Also, make your choice. Spicy, and they know which one. It is Osaka that is the one that screamed there, so Osaka will be exposed there. And yeah, there you see it. They are able to run away, but Demo
Oh
knows
my
exactly where they are. We'll see if they can
Yeah.
get Osaka down
No
here with an
chance.
M1.
Now, can the survivors see where he's teleporting to whenever
Nope.
they use Lycan, or is that no? Okay.
No,
They
it is
definitely reacted
just the
very
killer.
Right. Gonna take that vault as
Good
usual.
drop there. No balanced landing. They do have a.
Very
Is that a
nice.
flashbang? Can't tell. It looks like a flashbang to me. I can't tell
Interesting
for sure.
movement. Guildspire with the interesting movement.
Yeah, no lie. So this is the sprint burst
I think
survivor
they should
then?
get that down, though.
Yeah, do get the down. Good exposed status effect there.
Very nice.
Anyway, so where were we again? Yeah, go corrupt. If it wasn't for corrupt, that wouldn't have been 1.5 gen chase. That would have been a 3 gen chase. And it's because those 3 in the distance were blocked. They were still able to double up on the one that was out of the way, and then finally sneak a person to the to the back to get one. I still think corrupt did well. It's just Demo doesn't have as much zoning power. A good scourge hook value and another pop value as well. Deliverance on Osaka though. Oh my word.
Is that a portal fake? Interesting.
I think they might have been debating.
I guess.
Yeah, I think they might have been debating whether or not they wanted to portal or not. Okay, oh yeah, so what I was mentioning earlier, they chased the Claudette first. I have seen Julian take many a chase, and this survivor is not okay with how good they are at mind gaming. Probably one of the stronger survivors I've seen in recent times. It is really tough to deal with. Flashlights say, no, come back here. I'm the one you want. Oh, they do see the ace, though. Oh, the ace is already gone, though. Oh, my word. Yeah, just really, really strong callouts from these survivors. Good communication, and okay, so I'm curious. I see the flashbang here. Oh, no, that's a party bomb. Okay, I just got a good look at it. It looked like a flashbang. I thought this was like a, some kind of flashbang head-on build, just trying to, maybe dunk on the killer a little bit.
That would have been funny. Really good. Really good pallet drops.
Ooh, good mind game there. Oh, I think they got auto aimed
Oh,
a little
no.
bit. A little bit of auto
Little
aim there.
aim there. Yep.
Oh,
Awesome.
no. Remember when Barb's glasses was better? I think they nerfed it by what, 5%?
And a body block.
That-
Wow, these guys are just destroying right now. Gross.
Yeah. The oftentimes with M1 killers like Demo or others, we'll see them take force penance to help alleviate some of that body blocking, or at least, make them pay for it. But doesn't seem to be the case here. No force penance. This will be
I
second
think
hook
Guild
for
is just
Osaka.
trying to. Yeah, I think he's going to try to farm out Osaka here, because Osaka is going to be on second hook, like you said, and he knows he's coming up on the end game, and so he doesn't have a lot of options at this point.
True. Good scourge hook value there, stopping a little bit of progress. I think they will be teleporting over here. They do have pop goes ways. We know all 4 perks, don't we? We've seen all 4 of them. Wait, are they gonna go back? They're gonna go straight back to that portal, aren't they? Waiting for their power to come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's giving it a minute, waiting for that power to charge up. Gonna go straight on back. I think he's going for the Felix. I think we're going for a tunnel play.
No, they're not. They're gonna go for the Claudette. I'm kind of surprised the Claudette let that
for the
happen.
Claude.
They should know that Leprous Like It is on the table.
Me too, to be honest, at this point. Like, obviously seeing her standing there just absolutely still, completely oblivious. Maybe they haven't called it out to their group. Maybe they haven't noticed.
But that's the thing.
now they
Everyone knows
don't
you take
notice.
Leprous Lycan. It's one of the big things that are allowed in this league that you can take. Everybody knows Demo takes Leprous Lycan. I'm really surprised. I don't know. Maybe they didn't read it. I'm kind of shocked they let that happen. Or that might have been intentional. Maybe they're like, Osaka's death hook. Let's take the L on this, hit and go for it. They do get the reset on Ace.
Possibly. It's
I don't know.
actually a good point that they may have been sacking themselves on purpose, but then why not at least try to give chase, But tough one.
Yeah.
Tough one. Of course, now Felix is fully healed.
I think that's adrenaline on the
Unless
Michaela as
Jen
well.
fires.
Body block as well. Like,
Michaela
can't
has
get away.
adrenaline. One of them's going down, I think. Yeah, he's at least getting a 1K out of this. I don't know who's going down, but it's one of them.
I think possibly. How far has this exit gate progressed? Immediately jumping back on that portal. Oh man.
It's not a bad choice.
True. Survivor's doing very, very well here. I don't know where their injured survivors went. Okay, we do find Claude here. I think there could be a decent play.
Michaela.
Ooh, Claudette is a bit caught out here. However, they
If
are
there
going
is,
to
it
main.
doesn't have much more time. Yeah, there's not much more time left on that DS. Just saying, it's almost out. Of course, we have Felix as well.
Ace trying to take a body block, possibly because they also have decisive. I don't know.
Ace. I always mix up Felix and Ace. Interesting. Jeez. Wait, how did Cloud actually back up?
It wasn't back up. I thought
For
that.
the people?
Oh, that was for the people. You're right. I didn't realize that Michaela used for the homies. What a shot.
Yeah. For the homies.
Hey,
I've never heard
I
it
like
called
it. I like for the homies. It's a good perk. It's
Wait.
a good perk.
Wait, I feel like my brain skipped over just like the last 30 seconds. I'm trying to figure out how we ended up with Guilt getting a 2K out of this.
Well,
Any thoughts on that?
they are called How Did We Get Here?
That's
I mean,
good point. I
the
hadn't
two
really
survivors
considered
that were injured were the ones that were death hook, and even despite for the homies trying to get some value, they were able to tunnel out those two survivors. I shouldn't say tunnel. They were able to target them and get rid of them. Yeah, there was no decisive strike on either of them. It was I think the Michaela that had, no, not Michaela. It was Nia that had the decisive strike that entire time. So
Nia had it, and then for the people was Michaela.
2K coming in here for the demo with 6 stages. I forget. I don't think that's quite a tie. I think the survivors actually get the W because there were 2 survivors that were fresh.
Yeah, Michaela nor Nia got hooked at all. It was just Ace and Claude. So
yeah, I think that
the
is
scoring probably is going to be survivor sided on that one.
Yeah, that is going to result in 16-12 in favor of Deathwish as we go into this final match. And worth noting, I don't know about you, I don't see this too often. And when I see it, it's usually like really cracked or really bad, and they just really struggle. We're gonna see a Death Slinger in this next one.
If I can just say, for me, that ended up being better scoring than I thought Guilt was going to get after about those first 2-3 gens getting done. Like I thought it was going to be much worse. So
that's
he brought
entirely
it back
fair.
really well.
That's entirely correct. That is a very strong start from the survivors. And it might be they didn't realize that demo had leprous lichen, and as soon as the Claude got hit, it clicked. It might have just clicked at the moment like, oh, there's leprous lichen in play. That's what's going on. Because after that, it didn't seem like they fell for it at all. That might have been the one time. And so I don't know if they even fell for it. It could have just been a really good bait and switch mind game of if we don't give them Claudette, they're going to tunnel out Ace, and we know they don't have decisive. So Claudette take the L, and it's like, okay. I don't know. I would love to know in post what that is.
It's not implausible. It's not implausible.
Indeed. But with that said, we'll be moving into the final trial here shortly. It will be back on the Sanctum of Wrath. We'll be seeing a Death Slinger. And it looks like Osaka's may play it, so can they be cracked on 3 different killers? We'll have to see. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys hanging out here. You guys are effectively our sponsors, sitting with us, watching our ads until we get a really juicy sponsor lined up. I'm kidding. But with that said, we'll be taking a short intermission here before this last trial. So stay tuned. You've been watching Champions of the Fog. We'll see you in just a minute. All right, we have prayed to the dark gods of the internet, and hopefully my frame rate holds out for the end of this stream. We'll be going into the Shrine of Wrath one last time with the Deathslinger. And we managed to make it through an intro without Poggy saying hi. All right, let's go. Poggy, welcome back.
What?
Sorry, I'm pulling your leg here a little bit, buddy.
It's the rule of threes, Rue. I can't do the same joke more than 3 times in a row.
Fair. Okay. Never mind. Anyway,
there's a method to my madness. I promise.
Is okay. You should have told me that, because now I'm gonna start looking for your little intricacies. But so we were talking a little bit earlier. You never see really good Deathslingers, and I think after the nerf, it's really hard to see good Deathslingers. Like before, like again when we were doing Vigos, we saw some cracked Deathslinger play just because that instant shot, all the trick shots, everything like that. But now you can't really do that. So now it's this very crazy methodical play. And so I'm really curious to see how Osaka plays the Deathslinger, because again, it's either like they're like insanely OP, or they're just like this hurts to watch. I feel bad for you. You know?
I mean, that's kind of how I felt watching them get crushed by Oni. So yeah.
True. That was a brutal first trial. Very, very true. So we'll see. We'll have to see how they play it. I imagine they're probably gonna be sticking to the line of sight. Like, there is some open area around the shrine that can be okay for the Deathslinger to shoot through, but generally it's just a little bit above LOS, so it's kind of hard to get the shot. So I don't know. I kind of judge this the same way I do Trickster maps, but with that said, we are loading in here. A little bit of Notter's good corrupt zone, it seems. It looks like they got the prison chains and the warden's keys, so harder to break the chain and just a little bit faster on the reload. I wouldn't mind if we had some insane reload speed on this killer. I feel like that'd be much needed for the way that he plays. I do know in pubs people still hate going against this killer, but they feel like a shell of their former self personally.
I haven't played Deathslinger ever or played against him in a long time. Interesting. Checking lockers.
If someone was in that locker, I would have screamed.
That would have been pretty gross.
I'm pretty sure someone would have been like,
crow definitely landed right there.
Right? Yeah, interesting. Just try to check all these corners. They are really committing to this fact that they hope that they spawn in this side of the map, checking all the lockers. I'll admit, I've never seen survivors wait out in a locker. So
it's probably not very common in comp, but I get why he'd want to do that, because he knows someone was over there. Like,
right.
Osaka knows that.
They might have seen a crow that I didn't catch. That is entirely plausible. Unfortunately, missed skill check from somewhere over here. And we hear a survivor running.
Sure
I think they did too.
Yeah. Going off to the left.
Oh no.
No. There she is. Oh, Megan. Ooh.
Okay. Okay, I see some of these shots that they're willing to take. I don't even know if they would have been able to get that.
That would have been interesting.
It really would have been.
Well.
Oh no.
I think. Ooh.
That was a very.
I think what the mindset there is it wasn't I want to get her down with this shot. It was I want to close the gap so make the chase shorter.
That's very possible.
Ooh, pulling her down. These shots are nasty.
That was a nasty shot for sure. And this is gonna be first hook for the Meg here. Survivor over there. That gen's almost done, though. Oh, my word. So these survivors not wasting any time. Corrupt Zone is up.
1 for 1.
Yeah, like you said, 1 for 1. They didn't get nearly as much value out of this Corrupt Zone. They weren't able to find a chase in the beginning. It looks like that's a Scourge Hook with that gen exploding in the distance.
Yeah, and it's that one in the corner back there by the door.
And this one has a fair amount of progress as well. This was almost at 99, it looks like. Not kicking it, so possibly no pop.
Behind a wall.
Yeah, really easy for survivors to hang out here. Oh, I will say it is very frustrating from a killer perspective when like a gen pops or an unhook happens. Like I know where it happened and it just still has this aura just sitting there. It's like, can I see, please? I want to see my survivors. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's but the game does that on purpose. Did he get that? Oh, I was like, wait.
Oh, that's a purposeful thing? Oh no.
Yeah, that's on purpose.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that.
It's essentially so that you can't immediately get vision. It's literally to prevent that very thing.
Really? Oh my word, that was a long shot. Well done. Just dragging him all the way back. I think those prison chains put in a little bit of work there. And I don't know about you.
Osaka is crushing it.
Yeah, Osaka's doing very well. However, survivors are crushing the gens a little bit. I will say, I think they're holding up a bit better than they were against Oni.
True. And that's 2 for 2, by the way.
That is 2 for 2. Very good point. However, I don't know if you noticed this yet. It seems like these swings are getting just a tiny bit faster. Can't confirm, but it seems like these hits are coming a little bit quicker. So there might be a save the best for last on the table.
Oh, the hit between Meg and Felix was actually quite quick. Yeah, he was able to get that shot very nicely.
Well, if it was save the best for last, which I think it is, they just lost a couple stacks. They may not be playing into it. Ooh, another gen going down, and they weren't able to finish that chase with Nia.
Yeah, this is where the survivors are going to pull ahead just a little bit. They're doing really well against this character, this killer. But I will say Osaka seems to be playing a little 4D chess games with their shots, so I'm interested to see if he can kind of get some more of that off. Like that right there would have been nasty.
That really would have been.
It's so close.
Ooh, good shot there. I thought they were going to drop on top of the Nia, but not the Nia, the Fang, but they ended up just being a little bit far away. Oh, they're not going to be able to get this rescue off.
No, that's going to be a dead Meg.
Very, I see what you did there. Wait, hold on. No, that Meg has camaraderie. That
You're
bar
right.
is not going down.
She's not dying.
There is no dead
He's
Meg.
got to move away from it.
You know, that'd be an interesting.
They're waiting right there for it too.
That would be an interesting buff to camaraderie. Is if the killer comes back during that time period, that the timer's paused again. I wouldn't mind that.
Man.
Make camaraderie stronger. Oh, I thought that hit.
Yeah, I think camaraderie could be stronger. That's not a bad idea actually at all. But that hit, holy crap, dude! This guy is cracked.
Truly.
Like my
Did he get
voice.
this?
Jeez.
Crack like your. Okay, I see what you did there. So interesting. The Felix was stuck on that staircase, and then when Osaka realized the rusty chain's able to get them. Oh. I'm about to say if you can get that. Oh no! Oh no!
I saw that coming. I was like, he didn't run in time. It just wasn't in time.
Oh,
there was no way. And now we get a basement hook.
We do. Oh my word, that was pretty sweet. That was just a sweet play all the way around. The read on Felix getting stuck there on the staircase, and then also following it up with oh my word.
I gotta say though, like I was thinking the survivors were gonna pull this through, and then Osaka found an opening and just ran with it. Really well done.
Really did. Oh, fantastic shot there. Okay, yeah, that's totally say the best for last. They're not taking the hit. Yeah, that's definitely say the best for last. Saving 100%. The stacks there.
Look how fast the reload is.
Yeah, Warden Keys is really, really strong. Again, one of Deathslinger's better add-ons. If they ever go back and retune Deathslinger, I imagine they might go over Warden's Keys because it's literally the best add-on for him. Yeah, they are definitely gaining stacks. You look at how fast that is. Honestly, if they had the full 8 stacks, that could have resulted in a hit on Guildspire again at the window. It was almost that fast. Also, look at how precise these chains are too.
Dead.
They're breaking the chain to go for the swing at just an optimal time. Yeah, but I'd say that doesn't work.
Definitely has a lot of practice. You can tell, like it's not just. I feel like he's like warmed up now. He's back in the swing after playing that Oni game, and now it just took him a minute to like reorient his shots for the first few that he missed, hit. Now he's like just boom, boom, boom. Like it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, pretty impressive so far. However, the survivors have gotten down to 1 gen. However, that 1 gen isn't a 3 gen up. I thought I saw Survivor over by Shaq.
I saw scratch marks.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw Survivor by Shaq. I don't know. They've got to be healing somewhere. You do not want to go out into open territory. Osaka has shown that they can definitely get some snipes off. Yeah. And yeah, you don't want to run out injured. I don't know where they're healing though. They found them. They actually saw the heals.
That's right there.
That is so gross.
This map is prime real estate though for hiding, and it's unfortunate they did not do a very good job of that.
I saw what Osaka was thinking shooting through that. They thought better of it, but it was
so close in their brain. Come on, there it is. There it is.
Good zoning there.
Down. Yeah, beautiful. That's how you do it. That's how you Deathslinger. Make them think you're gonna shoot and then just don't.
Yeah, good zoning. Was that a deliverance? That was a deliverance. Yeah, Scourge hook on that gen in the corner.
Deliverance, yep.
Last second deliverance, making sure that there was plenty of time wasted. Survivor over on this gen, gonna have to be careful. How much progress is on? Okay, it doesn't look like there's any progress whatsoever.
I was gonna ask, did you see how much progress there was on it? Because I didn't. I didn't see any myself.
Looks like there's actually a decent amount. Looks like there might be 40%.
20.
Oh, they got more than
20,
one piston moving.
30.
Per chance. Uh-oh. Say the best for last coming in. Nasty there. Full 8 stacks.
I don't think Nia's been hooked, has she?
I don't think they have, yeah. Can they get the shot over the top of this? If they had nailed that shot, I might have screamed like a child. And Poggy might have never come around again. Good
Probably
zoning.
Not, yeah. I would have said, this is disgusting. OP, please nerf.
Right?
Very nice, though, by Osaka getting that zone. Really nice.
Very well played. And Survivors struggling a little bit here. They are going to get a reset on the Felix. I imagine we'll see a reset on the Fang momentarily since they have no longer got... Yeah, there you go. No broken status effect. No Scourge hook.
First hook, too, for Nia. This gives them a lot of opening to swing this back around, at least to get a 3-man or 2-man escape. I think there's very little chance that they all 3 get out. I think at least
I would tend
one
to
more
agree.
of them has to die here.
Yeah,
I just don't know who it's going to be.
So my thing here is that knowing the way the points work, oh my goodness, save the best for last.
My God.
Value. Oh, there's the value.
That's disgusting.
There it is.
No, they're not getting the 3-man or 2-man out because they'd have to finish another gen. This is just not going to happen now. He got that down way too quick.
So my thing that I was thinking is we've only seen 3 perks, but in addition to that, they've gotten 7 hook stages before that hook on Felix. All 3 survivors would have to escape in order to get a set win here. Essentially, this secured the set and match point for Deathwish here, so they will be going 3-0. Survivors are playing for pride now.
Broken.
Second wind.
Oh, okay. Yep. I haven't seen that one in a while. Oh my God, these shots.
Second wind is super good.
I can't even.
I have been sold on second wind. It's just so free. It's too free for the bean. Do you remember? Okay, we're going way back here. Do you remember when Stranger Things first came out and Second Wind, or I think it was called, I forget what it's called. Second Wind came out.
You're good.
And it was paired with Deliverance because it overrode the Broken from Deliverance. So you could Deliverance into Second Wind and you just healed in 20 seconds. It was so stupid.
Oh my God, guys, learn to hide. She's dressed in green on a green map and she couldn't hide from Deathslinger? Come on now. Come on now.
I think they're just too strong. Oh, I think we got a little bit of a server lag there.
There's so many hiding spots. Nia could have been completely invisible if she just stood still in a nice little green patch. Like, it would have been so perfect.
A little bit of 360 attempt there. I know.
I'm sorry, you guys, if anybody here remembers me at all from when I used to play, I'm a Claudette main, a Blendette main to be specific, and so it hurts me deeply when I see someone struggle to apply any amount of stealth.
Aren't you also a hag main?
Used to be.
Once upon a time. A hag main that wasn't
Bubba
a fan
hag.
of corrupt.
Still not. But wow.
Yeah, really
Another
strong
4K by
4K.
Osaka today.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was pretty gross on a variety of levels. And it's worth saying, it wouldn't have mattered. The last perk was no way out, and they had 4 stacks. That was, even if they had managed to kill 2 people and they finished the last gen, like, a full minute left with this killer would have been disgusting. Also, I love the MMR test going on right now. The fact that it's showing through in customs is really funny to me.
Wait, what's that?
Notice the side. They're still doing an MMR test right now, where they cover up the grades. Which honestly, I think this is more of a placebo effect, because there are so many people that still to this day do not understand that matchmaking is not based around grading. And so if you're like, you know, an Ash 4 killer and you go against an all red grade team and you get 4-eyed, like, oh, of course I got 4-eyed. You're all red grades. And it's like, no, that's not how matchmaking works. But anyway, I would go on a rant here if I continued. So we're gonna reel it back in here, folks. But
Okay, I got you guys.
Oh,
I'll slow him down.
Okay.
I will slow you down, Rue.
thank you. I appreciate it. But with that said, that is the first match of the day today. But don't worry, we've got 3 more coming at you. And honestly, about 45 minutes. That match actually went fairly quickly. So we're going to be sticking around for a little bit here, but don't go away. We'll be back soon. You've been watching Champions of the Fog. Deathwish coming out 3-0 in the match. I've been your host, littlerugaard, and joining me today has been a longtime buddy of mine, Poggy. I don't know if you guys know us, but it was the first person I ever shoutcasted with back in Vigo's court, and I've been kind of buds ever since. And it's been really nice to have you back on and shoutcasting with you, buddy. It's been a pleasure.
Honestly, I've had a really good time, and I'm tempted to come back again, though I doubt I'm going to be able to. But it was good to see everybody here.
I'll drag you here at least one more time at some point. We'll figure it out, but
Can't make me. You can't make me. I don't consent.
Oh, I think I can, but with that said, we'll be back shortly, guys. Thank you for watching.